Okay. So, welcome everyone to the Lhs Podcast, where we dive deep into the intricacies, media, musics, and everything in between. I'm your host, Roman, and we're here to try to keep the ship sailing smoothly. Joining me today are Chris, Josh, and Derek, a motorly crew with plenty to say. Alright, let's kick things off with a discussion about our favorite movies or TV shows at the moment. Chris, why don't you start?
Oh man, you won't believe the stuff I've been watching lately. There's this bizarre Chinese game where contestants have to fuck. Never mind. It's probably not suitable for his podcast, but let me tell you, it's fucking wild, bro. Oh my god.
Thanks for that. Chris, moving on. Josh, what about you? Any sports highlights catching your eye?
Absolutely, Roman. I've been keeping a close eye on the playoffs, and let me tell you, it's been intense. The athleticism, the strategy, it's like watching poetry in motion.
Oh. Speaking of motion, have you guys heard about the latest advances in virtual reality technology? It's absolutely mind-blowing. The immersion, the possibilities. It's like stepping into another world entirely.
Thanks, Dirk, for the enlightening tangent. Now, let's circle back to the media for a moment. Chris, any other unusual interests you'd like to share?
You have no idea, Roman. Let's just say I have a fascination with unconventional hobbies. But hey, to each their own.
Hey, sorry to cut in, but did you guys catch the game last night? It was insane. The comeback in the fourth quarter, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Thanks for bringing us back on track, Josh. Now, let's wrap things up with a quick round of life updates. What's been happening in everyone's world lately?
Well, I've been diving deep into a new video game release, exploring every nook and cranny of its expansive open world. It's been quite the adventure.
Well, as for me, I've been experimenting with some new creative endeavors. Let's just say my art has taken a rather freaky turn.
No. And on my end, it's been all about training and staying in peak physical condition. You know how it is. No pain, no gain.
Dirk, you were telling us about... Shut the fuck up. Dirk, you were telling us about your latest gaming adventures. Anything particularly captivating in this new release?
Oh, absolutely, Roman. The level of detail in the game world is just astounding. I've been uncovering hidden Easter eggs, engaging in epic boss battles. It's like living out a fantasy.
Hey, speaking of fantasies, have I ever told you guys about my fascination with not appropriate for this podcast.
Let's keep it PG, Chris. Now, Josh, you mentioned your dedication to fitness. Any personal records you'd like to share?
Well, Roman, I recently hit a PR in the bench press. It's all about pushing yourself to the limit and seeing what you're capable of achieving.
Derek!
Derek.
Oh. You know what else pushes the limits? The Lhs Advanced. You know what else pushes the limits? The Lhs Advanced. You know. Hold on. You know what else pushes the limits? The Lhs advancements in artificial intelligence. Have you guys seen the laser research papers? It's absolutely fascinating.
Thanks for the segue, Derek. Now, let's bring it back to the present. Let's bring it back to the present. Chris, any non-controversial hobbies or interests you would like to share with us, with our listeners?
What the fuck?
Of course, Roman. Lately, I've been exploring the art of Flower arranging. Yes, that's it. There's something oddly satisfying about arranging petals in a harmonious display.
Flower arranging, huh? Well, to each of their own, Chris. As for me, I'm gearing up for the upcoming championship game. It's gonna be a showdown for the ages.
Sounds exhilarating, Josh. And Dirk, any final thoughts before we wrap up today's episode?
Just remember, folks, life is an adventure waiting to be explored. Whether it's through gaming, sports, or even flower arranging, embrace your passions and make the most of every moment.
So, gentlemen, we've covered quite the spectrum of topics today, but before we wrap up, I want to touch on our last subject, personal growth. Chris, any insights you'd like to share on this self-improvement?
Oh my God! Yes, Roman. Yes. You see, I've been exploring the concept of self-expression through the interpretive dance. And when I say dance, I mean dancing. Let me show you a dance.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
It's like communicating with.
Yeah.
It's like communicating with the universe through movement.
Well, that's certainly a unique approach to personal growth, Chris. Josh, how about you? Any tips for our listeners on reaching their full potential?
For me, it's all about setting goals and staying disciplined. Whether it's in sports, academics, or any other pursuit, consistency is key. And don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. That's where true growth happens.
Okay.
And don't forget the power of knowledge. I've been devouring books and everything. And don't forget the power of knowledge. I've been devouring books and everything from quantum mechanics to ancient history. The more we learn, the more we expand our understanding of the world around us. Alright.
Let's jump right in. Chris, you always got something interesting to share. What's been occupying your mind lately?
Oh, won't you believe the rabbit hole I've been down recently? I stumbled upon this obscure subreddit dedicated to vintage cereal box art. Blast from the past, brought to life in vibrant colors and quirky characters.
Okay. Vintage cereal box art, huh? Well, that certainly sounds nostalgic. Chris, moving on. Josh, any updates from the world of sports?
You know it, Roman. With the playoffs in full swing, every game is a thrilling battle for supremacy. It's a reminder of the passion and dedication that athletes bring to the craft, and it truly inspires to witness.
And speaking of inspiration, have you guys seen the latest breakthroughs in renewable energy technology? From solar panels to wind turbines, we're on the brink of a revolution in sustainable living.
Mm-hmm. That's fascinating, Dirk. It's always inspiring to see advancements that are positively impacting our planet. Now, let's switch gears for a moment. Chris, any peculiar interests you'd like to share with us today?
You bet, Roman. Oh my God. Lately, I've been delving in the world of puppetry. There's something enchanting about bringing inanimate objects to life and weaving tales of whimsy and wonder.
Puppetry, you say? Well, that's certainly unexpected, Chris. But hey, to each their own, right? Now, let's hear from Josh. Any final thoughts before we wrap up today's episode?
Just a reminder to embrace diversity and celebrate the uniqueness of each individual. Life is a horrible tapestry woven from countless threads, and it's the difference that makes it truly horrible.
What?
What the fuck? Let's dive right back in, Chris. Your interests always keep us on our toes. What's got your attention recently?
You will not believe it, Roman. I've been exploring the world of competitive knitting. Yes, It's a fierce battleground where needles clash and yarns intertwine in an epic struggle for supremacy.
Competitive dinner, you say? Well, that's certainly unique. Chris, moving on, Josh. Any updates from your realm of sports?
No.
You know it, Roman. With the new season underway, every match is a thrilling display of skill and determination. It's a testament to the power of teamwork and perseverance.
Mom, get out, Mom.
And speaking of teamwork, have you guys seen the latest developments in collaborative robotics? From assembly lines to search and rescue missions, these machines are revolutionizing industries across the globe.
Oh, yeah, whatever, Derek. It's fascinating to witness the intersections of technology, innovation, blah, blah, blah. Chris, any particular hobbies you'd like to share with us today?
Oh, you're in for a treat. Roman, lately, I've been immersing myself in the art of synchronized swimming. Yes, there's something mesmerizing about moving in perfect harmony with the water.
Synchronized swimming, you say?
Yeah, I did.
Well, that's certainly unexpected, Chris. But hey, variety is the spice of life, as they say.
No one
Now,
says that.
let's hear from Josh. Any final thoughts before we conclude today's episode?
Just a reminder to embrace diversity and celebrate the uniqueness of every individual. Life is a tapestry woven from countless threads, and it's the difference that makes it truly beautiful.
Let's dive right back in. Chris, your interests always keep us on our toes. What's caught your attention recently? Did we already read this?
Yes.
Guys, I don't feel good. I think
Chris, can you turn off your camera, man? That's actually, like, pissing me off, dude. Josh, are you okay? What's wrong? You good, man?
I can't breathe.
Oh, Josh, you're always so dramatic. Probably just ate too much before the podcast.
Yeah, Josh, quit messing around. Trying to wrap it up here.
No, I need help. Please.
Anyways, folks, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to the Lhs Podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous. Yeah.
This is the first episode.
It's horrible.